Today we delve into a story of cosmic proportions, examining the intricate downfall of a once mighty galactic council and humanity's audacious final warning in the wake of deep betrayal. This exploration navigates advanced political strategy, interstellar diplomacy, and the catastrophic consequences of power misused. The narrative examines not only the series of events that led to the Council's treachery, but also provides technical insights into the mechanisms of galactic governance and strategic mathematics underlying alliance dynamics. We will analyze the Council's systematic rise, detailing the influence of ancillary factors including economic leverage, military strategy, and interspecies negotiations that built a seemingly unassailable power structure. Alongside these detailed explorations, the analysis incorporates rigorous number and fact-based investigation into the correlation between resource allocation and political stability, topics that expert audiences will find both challenging and informative. Our narrative method weaves together historical events, theoretical models, and data-driven insights to reveal how the seeds of treachery were sown by internal discord and misplaced ambition. Humanity's final warning emerges as a sophisticated act of engineered defiance, blending advanced technology with time-tested military acumen. In doing so, this story not only illustrates the collapse of a galactic empire, but also serves as a technical case study in strategic risk management and crisis diplomacy. With friendly precision and a relaxed tone, this video navigates through complex technical details and advanced concepts that even veteran analysts will appreciate, offering deep commentary on governance errors, betrayal, and the ingenious resilience of human endeavor. Join us as we trace the full trajectory from the rise of the Galactic Council to its dramatic collapse, culminating in humanity's decisive and final intervention. This in-depth journey critically examines the elegant interplay of strategy, mathematics, and politics, providing experts with a robust framework to understand galactic power dynamics fully without fail. In the early epochs of interstellar civilization, disparate species sought to forge a unified framework for coexistence and collective advancement. The Galactic Council was established as a visionary body intended to embody these ideals, forming a structured diplomatic nexus among star-spanning nations. Initially, the Council's founders, comprising renowned leaders, scientists, and strategists, pioneered innovative models for interspecies collaboration, integrating economic, military, and scientific resources into a cohesive whole. These early architects invested significant effort in establishing protocols for resource sharing, defense pacts, and scientific research initiatives that spanned light years across the cosmos. Technological breakthroughs and economic prosperity burgeoned as a result, creating strong incentives for experimental governance. Early meetings were characterized by rigorous debate, data-driven analysis, and in-depth risk assessments, reflecting a sophisticated understanding of power distribution that even today remains relevant. The Council exhibited an impressive capacity to apply statistical and mathematical models for predicting economic trends and militaristic outcomes, ensuring that every alliance and treaty was grounded in empirical analysis. Despite these advancements, subtle ideological fissures began to emerge among member species. Certain factions argued that the Council's centralized model risked stifling individual cultural identities and innovative autonomy. Nevertheless, the initial message of unity prevailed, and subsequent expansions of the Council further solidified its influence over interstellar affairs. Detailed records from historical archives reveal that by leveraging advanced simulation techniques and strategic forecasting, the Council managed to secure several diplomatic victories and military engagements without significant losses. A complex network of subcommittees, each focused on areas such as resource management, defense readiness, and technological innovation, allowed the Council to operate with both agility and precision. Integral to its success was the incorporation of automated data analysis tools, which provided continuous feedback loops and performance metrics that shaped policy decisions. In turn, these systems enabled the Council to maintain a delicate balance of power, while pushing technological and political boundaries further than ever before. The rigorous processes and advanced analytics established during this period became the foundation upon which the Council's long-term agenda was built. Furthermore, detailed documentation of interstellar treaties and statistical reviews underpinned every decision. These rigorous analyses allowed the Council to adjust strategies with precision. Advanced computational systems simulated various future scenarios, contributing to a refined understanding of emerging risks and rewards, and cementing the Council's reputation for methodical and innovative governance. This disciplined approach not only enhanced diplomatic credibility, but improved success across sectors of interstellar affairs. Within the intricate web of interstellar politics, treachery emerged as an inevitable consequence of internal ambitions and a desire for unchallenged dominance. A series of clandestine maneuvers and covert negotiations set the stage for a betrayal that would ultimately unravel the Council's meticulously crafted alliances. Key power brokers within the Council, driven by personal agendas and numerical projections, favoring short-term gains over long-term stability, orchestrated actions that destabilized core governance structures. Quantitative analyses later revealed that shifts in economic models, when combined with strategic military reallocations, had created vulnerabilities that insiders exploited. Documentation from internal memos and encrypted communications indicates that high-ranking officials modified approval protocols and bypassed agreed-upon Council procedures. These calculated deviations, supported by advanced statistical models predicting favorable outcomes for individual factions, allowed rogue elements to surreptitiously dilute collective security measures. The betrayal was methodically planned, with meticulous attention given to risk factors and probability distributions that underscored the inevitability of conflict. Subcommittee data indicated that abnormal fluctuations in resource distribution metrics foreshadowed the impending collapse. For example, a 17% drop in interstellar trade indices, correlated with a 23% increase in covert military expenditures, provided an early quantitative warning. As these secret arrangements unfolded, public trust within the intergalactic community rapidly eroded. Analysts reviewing the raw data later noted that the Council's reliance on automated decision-making systems failed to detect anomalies in human behavior and strategic subversion. Moreover, the integration of predictive algorithms, while innovative, ultimately facilitated the calculation of advantages by opportunists. Such individuals exploited the system's inability to simulate the unpredictable nature of betrayal. This watershed moment, marked by an intricate blend of human nuance and machine-driven strategy, shifted the balance of power irretrievably. As internal alliances disintegrated one by one, former allies turned against each other in a statistical spiral of decline. Tactical missteps compounded as treacherous decisions, each supported by discrete number crunching and misguided confidence in algorithmic foresight, resulted in a cascade of unintended consequences. The measured probabilities of success gave way under the weight of escalating discord and the failure of redundant systems designed to prevent exactly such outcomes. In the final analysis, the treachery of the Galactic Council serves as a stark example of how over-reliance on data interpretations can obscure the deeper, qualitative intricacies of trust and loyalty. The betrayals were not merely calculated maneuvers. They were a confluence of flawed assumptions, opportunistic manipulations, and unaccounted-for variables that defied even the most sophisticated models. Ultimately, the Council's fate was sealed by its own internal contradictions and the mathematical realities that such contradictions inevitably produce. Investigations conducted by renowned interstellar think tanks later confirmed that every betrayal element could be traced through algorithmic patterns and statistical anomalies. Detailed forensic analyses of encrypted archives revealed correlations between decision thresholds and the timing of deceptive moves. Furthermore, academic papers published in leading astrophysics journals highlighted that even minor deviations in forecast models can trigger exponential breakdowns in system integrity. These findings echo the multifaceted technical faults that ultimately doomed the Galactic Council with certainty. Following the treacherous break in internal unity, the Galactic Council's reign rapidly descended into chaos and dissolution. In the immediate aftermath, well-calibrated political shockwaves rippled across the expanse of the interstellar community. Centralized decision-making frameworks faltered as reliable data streams evaporated, leaving behind a void where once precise, algorithmically supported governance had prevailed. Historians and systems analysts meticulously cataloged the collapse as a sequence of interrelated failures, each compounding the others in a cascading effect. One significant factor was the abrupt disintegration of trust, which deteriorated communication channels and strained alliances. Rigorous data logs later disclosed severe discrepancies in projected versus actual resource distributions, and emergency committees struggled to recalibrate in response to unforeseen challenges. Within strategic centers, redundancy protocols were rendered ineffective by simultaneous miscalculations. Quantitative indicators such as a sudden 12% contraction in collective defense allocations and irregularities in trade volume measurements reflected a volatile shift in power dynamics. As the fabric of the Council unraveled, decentralized factions began to assert their autonomy. Newly emergent power blocks, previously suppressed under the unified regime, mobilized swiftly. These groups exploited the administrative void by implementing localized strategies and computational models tailored to immediate tactical needs. Simultaneously, automated monitoring systems, originally designed for oversight, were hijacked, further eroding centralized command. The resulting power vacuum ushered in a period of fragmented authority and unpredictable hostilities across multiple systems. Expert analyses underscore that the collapse was not abrupt, but the culmination of prolonged systemic vulnerabilities. A series of minor, quantifiable errors, when compounded over time, precipitated a breakdown of the cohesive structure. Technical assessments using network theory metrics confirmed that the Council's resilience had been compromised long before public dissent appeared. In retrospect, the astronomical decline in performance metrics signaled that the regime's design was inherently unsustainable. Ultimately, the fall of the Galactic Council serves as a prominent case study in complex system failure. Its disintegration illustrates how reliance on precise data and rigid structures can backfire when confronted with internal subversion and unpredictable variables. The collapse remains a sobering reminder that even well-engineered systems must adapt to the inherent uncertainties of dynamic, multifaceted interstellar politics. Ultimately, the disintegration of the Council catalyzed widespread reform in governance structures throughout the galaxy. Humanity's final warning emerged as a calculated but daring proclamation of survival and defiance. In a moment when many predicted humankind's quiet subservience to galactic powers, a series of strategic maneuvers articulated a clear message: innovation and resilience would prevail in the face of existential betrayal. Detailed records indicate that behind the final stand lay a series of coordinated exhibits of military brilliance and analytical acumen. These actions, underpinned by rigorous scenario planning and high-resolution simulations, dramatically challenged established expectations. Technical briefings released by human military strategists outlined the precise deployment of countermeasures that exploited quantified vulnerabilities within the Council's systems. Utilizing cutting-edge sensor arrays and algorithmic targeting tools, defensive networks were recalibrated to intercept and neutralize cascading threats. The warning was not merely symbolic. It was a demonstration of the power embedded in human ingenuity and readiness. Every maneuver was the result of months of computational forecasting and risk evaluation, designed to maximize impact while minimizing collateral damage. The final communication was transmitted using secure quantum-encrypted channels, ensuring that its signal could not be intercepted or manipulated by hostile entities. This message combined numerical precision with rich, layered metaphors drawn from centuries of strategic thought, encapsulating both the technical merits of calculated warfare and the indomitable spirit of free human enterprise. Audiences well-versed in advanced military theory recognized in this final act a profound commentary on the interplay between technology and tactical doctrine. In addressing the assembled interstellar community, humanity's warning carried a dual significance. It was both a statement of defiance against an overreaching power and an appeal to a common understanding of the consequences of unchecked betrayal. The precision of the deliverance, right down to the exact sequence of digital signatures and cryptographic markers, underscored the message's authenticity. Analysts later confirmed that this final warning was engineered to act as a fulcrum, shifting the balance of power and signaling a new era where human resilience could not be underestimated. Analysts later verified through advanced simulations that every countermeasure executed during this final phase adhered to strict numerical models, ensuring a balanced risk-to-reward ratio. Their detailed reports confirmed that human strategic planning reached unprecedented levels of precision and operational effectiveness. Subsequent independent evaluations reinforced that the integrated systems and strategic algorithms not only protected human territories, but also redefined interstellar conflict protocols. These studies, replete with quantitative data and advanced statistical validation, demonstrated that the final warning was the culmination of a holistic approach to crisis management, ensuring that every tactical decision was measured and calculated with utmost precision. This comprehensive strategy not only deterred further aggression, but also set a new benchmark for military innovation in the cosmic arena. At its core, this narrative is steeped in the HFY tradition, celebrating human ingenuity and perseverance through hard science and vivid storytelling. A deep dive into the themes reveals an astute balance between quantitative analysis and narrative flair. Detailed examinations show that complex mathematical models and empirical data drive pivotal decisions, affirming that even in fictional recounting, rigorous science underpins each plot twist. In exploring these dynamics, expert designers and strategists have consistently underscored the importance of statistical validation and algorithmic prediction. The narrative leverages advanced technical concepts, such as network theory, risk distribution, and computational forecasting, to illustrate both the Council's ascent and its inevitable unraveling. Visual aids like schematic displays of data clusters, dynamic graphs illustrating coalition shifts, and simulations of trade indices reinforce the technical backbone of the story. Through this blend of hard science and storytelling, the content not only excites HFY enthusiasts, but also provides a critical examination of leadership, strategic miscalculations, and the inherent unpredictability of complex systems. Critically, the narrative highlights how precise numerical indicators and cutting-edge technology inform both triumph and downfall. It emphasizes a rigorous analytical process whereby every betrayal or tactical decision is backed by empirical evidence. This method invites viewers to appreciate the interplay between raw data and human determination, a theme that resonates well with experts who thrive on detailed quantitative scrutiny. In essence, the HFY Sci approach here transforms traditional storytelling into a multi-dimensional analysis of advanced scientific and mathematical principles. This transformation provides both entertainment and a valuable didactic framework, encouraging analysts, engineers, and strategists to question established norms and explore new theories in interstellar governance. Ultimately, the fusion of fact-based analysis with creative narrative exemplifies the best of HFY Sci, celebrating human audacity in both thought and action. Furthermore, detailed case studies and simulations integrated into the narrative underscore its technical authenticity. Advanced modeling techniques, including Monte Carlo simulations and machine learning forecasts, reveal layers of insight that enrich the story. This convergence of art and rigorous science elevates the content for experts and validates its place in modern HFY Sci discourse, truly pushing boundaries ever forward. In summary, our exploration of cosmic betrayal and human resilience has traversed the intricate history of the Galactic Council, from its visionary rise to its ultimate collapse. Advanced technical insights and rigorous data analysis revealed how internal treachery, compounded by flawed algorithmic forecasting, led to systemic failure. The narrative underscores the essential principles of HFY Sci, demonstrating that even in the midst of disaster, human ingenuity can redefine destiny. The story serves as both a stark cautionary tale and a celebration of calculated daring. Humanity's final warning was delivered with precision, uniting robust military strategy and sophisticated technological deployment. In doing so, it challenged established paradigms and set a new course for interstellar governance. This case study, rich in quantitative detail and thoughtful analysis, stands as a testament to the power of critical thinking and adaptive innovation. Our deep dive into the data and strategy behind these events offers experts a framework to re-examine modern governance in a broader cosmic context. These insights not only illuminate past failures, but also inspire future strategies. As experts digest the intricate details and evidence,